What's up, everybody? SC here, back with some more KCM action, some more Broodwar for you. Let's get it started. Game number 1, we're on butter. Here we go. All right. Who is this guy? Maverick K. How? I've actually never... Maverick How? Never ever heard of this player. Oh, it's Light. I've never seen that ID before. That's interesting. I guess a brand new ID here for Light. This Terran lineup looks insane right now. Actually, all the lineups are pretty crazy. We got Royal Light Rush, Snow Mini Bisu, Hero Soma Soul Key. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boys. I want to see some Soul Key. Hell yeah, where's he been at lately? I don't know, but it's good to have him back for sure. Snow versus Light to start things off. I mean, that is an insanely good matchup to get things going here in week number 4. I love it. I love it. We've got the probe headed across the map. He's going to be stealing this gas, taking matters into his own hands here, taking the game into his control right off the bat. Of course, we got Snow down here in the bottom right, and Light up here on the top side. Feels a little bit weird right now, my casting setup here. I'm actually laying on a bed. It's a little bit strange for me. I usually sit on a chair, but it's just not possible in the situation I'm in right now. I'm actually in a hotel in Mexico, so things have gotten a little bit weird. A lot of changes lately. If you want to hear about my story, what's actually been going on, you can find out all the information about my trip and everything on the Patreon if you'd like to support. I do very much appreciate it. But yeah, things are a little weird here, and I'm feeling a bit strange laying on my bed. Hopefully the audio and everything is sounding all right, and I can cast to my full potential from this weird angle. I'll be doing my best, boys. I'll be doing my best. We've got, of course, that gas steal, and the gateway here with the follow-up cybernetic score there. So he's playing actually a very, very safe opener here, and usually when you gas steal in this position, it's a nice way to transition into a Nexus first, but the gas steal here is just going to be slowing down the development of Light, and I think he's going to be fine, honestly, with this situation. Once he gets in here and sees that, you know, his opponent hasn't really gone for anything crazy, he hasn't gone for that Nexus first, he's just getting into his tech here. No spinning cybernetic scores, so he knows that there's going to be a robo here any second. No real surprise there. All really Light needs to do here is just get his command center, get that early gasless fast expand, and he should be fine. Definitely he needs to, oh yeah, scouting out this pylon is huge as well. He sees this pylon here. This might have been where Snow was planning to put his robo, but he's not going to be able to put it there anymore, that's for sure. I think that Light can just continuously pump out Marines here and possibly bunker push that location if there was actually a robo there. So now Snow is going to have to fall back to plan B here and possibly just take a Nexus of his own. I don't see a robo just yet. Good turnaround there by Snow, not losing too much shields. Just going to try to kite these back a little bit, and Light's buying enough time here for his bunker to finish, so everything is looking pretty good. Okay, another pylon here. He is actually going to go through with this. So interesting. Another pylon here in the front. There's going to be a robo, and there should be a robotic support bay here as well, and this is really Snow's plan. It's coming together here, is that he really wanted to force the gasless fast expand and then immediately go into a Robo Reaver and crawl that Reaver forward and try to push this bunker with a bunch of Dragoons and break into the natural here of Light early on. But Light with the premium scouting here, just absolutely fantastic, keeping up, checking everywhere. He found this spot here on the left hand side. Oh god, the Robo actually goes down on the left. What is happening? I was really expecting it to go down in the middle there, but now he's gonna throw it up on that left hand side. Looks like Light searching around for a third Nexus. He's not gonna find it, so he knows that there's money somewhere. Snow must be putting that money into something else, and it's got to be a Robo, possibly in the main base. He's going to get in there to the main and actually check that out. When he sees that there's no Robo in the main, that's when he's going to know there must be a Robo out on the map somewhere. He already has his factory just about finished, so with that factory finishing up, or the machine shop on that factory finishing up, he will have a tank being produced relatively soon, and hopefully he can hold on with that tech. It's still a long way for Snow to get that Reaver out. He's still got to build the robotic support base somewhere. After that robotics does finish up. This is scary. 4 Dragoons coming forward, getting that shot off. All it takes is 2 hits. They will finish off that tank, so he's got to be very, very careful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Snow not mining at his natural. Okay, he does set them to mining. I wonder how much minerals he actually missed there. Nice job with the barracks, just keeping that over top of the tank. No way to target that down with the barracks floating there, so a nice move by Light here. And now, of course, getting back to mining. There's the shuttle, actually, shuttle popping out first. Where is the robotic support bay? I actually haven't seen the robotics support bay. Where is it? It's got to be around here somewhere, right? Okay, maybe it's over in the top left, but it's a little bit funny to build it up there. No, it's not. Oh my god, where is this building? He really needs a Reaver right now. Where is the robotic support bay? He's got to have it in his main somewhere, maybe up in the top right hand corner of his main. But turrets are coming up here. Tanks are already sieged. This turret positioning is fantastic. There's really no way to break this, so taking a third Nexus, I think things are going pretty badly here for Snow so far. This is not looking good, and oh my gosh, this position is not going well for me either. Oh, my back is sore. I'm gonna switch it up. Sorry for the noise. All right, we're setting up here, and the shuttle flying into the back of the base. Oh man, these Marines, just get that shot off. So close. Another turret starting here. He's gonna drop in this SCV line, I think. Really no other choice. He's got to go for it. Scarab could get huge damage here. He does pick off one. Or he does get one shot on the Marines. Scarab gets a couple of kills, but flying through here, not a good idea. He's gonna lose that shuttle. Oh, the shuttle's so low. He gets another couple of SCV kills, and he loses the shuttle. There we go. Wow, that was a very scary play, but somehow, some way, Snow manages to at least get a few SCV kills out of it, so making it somewhat worthwhile. Although having the Robo on the other side of the map, that's iffy. That makes things pretty tough here. You're gonna lose that building pretty much no matter what, so you gotta start producing a bunch of observers out of that and just hope that you have enough at least until a later game when you can afford another Robo. Just building another Robo right now, they're so expensive, and you really have to be preparing to build up to a point where you can potentially break Light's push here, and you can't be wasting money willy-nilly right now. So Snow is going to pop out another shuttle here first, but I'm expecting to see multiple observers popped out here in a moment. You absolutely need to have those in this matchup very, very soon. Vultures are going to start to slip out. There's the first vulture getting out on the map, and without any observers, there's nothing you can do to deal with these mines that are potentially going to be laid behind this army. So he does need to start getting those out. Now we've got a ton more Dragoons popping here. The third base is up and running. Fourth base is about to be set down. Snow grabbing that fourth now, but I already feel like it's a little bit behind pace on where we would regularly see Snow if he were going for just a normal early game. And that's, I think, a combination of the proxied buildings kind of not working out because of the scouting of Snow, and also, or of the scouting of Light. Oh, the dropship oh, is gonna get away here, but I think he can trap this. No, Light a little bit too smart for that. Gonna drop off some vultures here and lay down mines in the middle of the map. Very nicely done. Looks like, oh, he actually stays alive there with that vulture. He will get the last couple of mines off here, and the dropship going to continue to shark around the map. See if he can get anything with this. It's a pretty good job so far, but what was I saying there before that dropship almost got picked off? Oh yes, the setbacks that have come for Snow so far, the misclick on the mining, the mineral patches in the natural, the kind of missteps with the proxy buildings. Oh my god, this move forward here, not the best either. Losing quite a few Dragoons there for basically no trade whatsoever. Tank's gonna come up here onto high ground. This is a good move from Snow. Very, very strong to start to pick off tanks here as he's taking the third base. This is reminiscent of Fighting Spear, just the difficulty of grabbing the third base on high ground against Reaver Dragoon being shown on full display here. A big line of SCVs. Can he get the shot? No. He shoots the tank down, but the SCVs do remain. One more shot. Oh, it goes after the vulture. Unfortunately, those SCVs, juicy target, but actually taking down this command center is way, way stronger. Oh my god, he's gonna lose it. Oh, that's so painful, losing the command center. That third command center is incredibly bad. Light is in desperate straits right now. Of course, there has been quite a few Dragoons went down during that fight, but way more tanks went down. And I think Snow traded way more than even in that exchange. He traded fantastically well, so he is going to be in a really good spot here. Now, of course, Light with the drop over on this left side, double tank drop, gonna be able to try to deal some damage, but this is just not going well at all. Snow so quick to respond with his drops. His Reavers always having a huge impact in every single game. And Light just not able to deal with it, not able to get any damage done. He has actually forced Snow away from this third base location, and this seems to be the location that Light is most interested in taking his third base. He wants that high ground location. He's getting some mines in position here, and that's a result of that drop. Getting the Protoss army to kind of move away from this location has allowed him to secure this, but Snow is going to continue to expand here. He's going to take he's going to allow his Terran opponent to take that location. He's delayed that long enough, killing the command center, guaranteed that. So he's instead just going to focus on where he can break Light in the future here. Can he get into the natural? Can he make a counterattack happen? A big jump into the main base here, flying straight in with the speed shuttle. He's gonna go after the supply depots. All these supply depots on top of each other. He can only hit 3 at the same time, but 3 at the same time is pretty darn good. He's gonna get killed before taking those down, but the shuttle has been taken out. The Reavers are now gone, so it's just a pure gateway army from here, unless Snow is making a transition we don't know about. So far, all I've seen is gateway units, so let's see what Snow has coming for us next. Another base here in the center left. Do we have Templar? Yeah, it looks like Templar Archives is done. Storm should be done here shortly as well, but no further tech, no arbiters here. Snow just keeping it simple. Gonna be dropping Templar, putting down Storms, and running in with the Zealot Dragoon. Here we go into the natural. This is a lot of Storm. Wow, that Storm was insane, just dealing with a ton of those tanks. But I feel like in this situation, storming the Vultures may in fact be better. There's so many Vultures and just so many Zealots to break through here with very few Dragoons. So the Zealots can absolutely take care of those tanks as long as they don't have the support of the Vultures. However, I think that was still a pretty decent trade overall for Snow at 183 supply, limiting Light by as much as possible, picking off a few tanks here and there, just going to slow down that push even farther. No fourth base here yet for Light, and not one in the works either. Here comes a big attack from Snow. He's coming up from the south side, but the rest of his forces didn't hit from the left. I thought he was going to come in with a pincer maneuver, Dragoons from the left, Zealot Dragoon from the bottom, but he actually just sends up his small force there from the south, and now he's going to drop Storms from the high ground. Pretty good moves there from Snow, but this is just pure Dragoon army. A big Storm in the center of these tanks. I think that Snow can absolutely break this now. Dragoons rushing forward here. Only one tank in siege mode will eventually be cleaned up. He picks off that science vessel. Ooh, a big mine hit, but it does not matter. Every single unit here has been taken down. Light is out of options, I feel. Look at how many bases are being taken by Snow. Snow throwing down cannons every single place. His bases have come up here, and this small vulture army, any vultures coming across the map, in fact, are not going to be able to find much damage except on locations like this where we have transferring probes, and he will get about 4 or 5 probes. But how many nexus do we have on the map right now? I think it's like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 nexus on the map. Holy crap. That is ridiculous. 7 probes at a time potentially can be built here. And so killing off 4 probes, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point at all. We've got another force coming up here on the left side. Light, desperate attempt now to take a 4th base. Can he actually get it and hold it and eventually max out once again? I think the chances are slim to none at this point. Light is going to try his best, though. Try what he can to actually grab another base here. It looks like some big mine connection is going to deal with the majority of these Zealots, so pushing forward any further probably not going to be the best idea. Another Templar snipe there, so pretty good engagement overall by Light, but the numbers are definitely on Snow's side. Building another pylon over here at the robotics facility, adding insult to injury there. 100%. Light just being, or excuse me, Snow being a little bit cheeky. Gonna lose some Templar here, though. Good snipes, very good snipes to pick off a couple of Templar here before any battles occur. Huge amount of transferred SCVs heading up to that third base. The last real mining location for Light at this point, and Light is getting close now to that 3-3. He's getting very close to the strong army, the army that he needs to actually initiate a push, but he's still a little ways off, and Snow is completely prepared for that push at this point. He is 100% ready. If a 200 Terran army came out right now, he still might be able to force that back, but with just 141, Light is going to struggle mightily to be able to hold on to just these 4 bases. There's a 4th base landing now. That's actually the natural base that's floated out. Kind of desperation measures here by Light, trying to save some money by not building another command center here, rather floating one out. Another gateway there in the mineral line for Snow, so using every possible space in his main base to throw down gateways. So that still means that he's only got 1 location where his army's going to be rallying out from, but damn, it is a strong rally. That there's so many units coming out of that location. It's going to be incredibly hard to contain him. And another army coming in here towards the 4th base. Can actually break this location. A ton of SCVs being transferred this way, and storms raining down on everything. Zealot's going to clean up these last couple of tanks. Actually, excuse me, they do not. And another rally here from Light actually comes up and cleans most of this army. Looks like he actually will finish this off, and missed opportunity here for Snow. He doesn't get a storm on that mineral line there, where basically all of the SCVs are at the moment for Light. Now Light gonna try and counterattack. I feel like this is a mistake, man. You just barely survived that push. The next push is gonna be coming here in just a couple of seconds. Maybe he feels he absolutely needs to kill at least 1 base of Snow before the next push comes. But this is going to be hard, man. As Snow comes forward with his drops and, of course, all of his freshly produced army, this could go really bad. This could go really sideways for Light. Actually, managing to pick this off, Snow is backing away. He picks up all of his probes there. A nice move to keep some of those probes alive, but I don't think income is the problem here right now for Snow. I believe it's the tactics. It's actually the battle, the fighting here between Snow and Light that's going badly for him so far. Uh-oh, this is actually getting through now. This small army of Snow is starting to break through into the natural. It could get on top of the rallies here. I feel like maybe Light getting a little greedy after taking that first win, not pulling back and defending his natural could end up being a very big mistake. Oh my god, the rallies, losing units for free here. You can't be doing that when you're this far behind. Light, he is going to be broken here in the natural. These units coming into the front here, and eventually this is going to be cleaned up. I feel like if Light had just killed that 1 base and then returned afterwards, he could have been fine. Oh my god, 4 tanks for two storms. That is insane value there. Another Nexus does go down, but 87 supply for Light. I don't think he stands much of a chance at this point, because Snow still has more money. He still has more bases. And Light is just barely producing right now. GG is called. Light taps out. Yeah, that was a tough game indeed. Light, he seemed to be in a pretty decent position right up until that bust on the 3rd base. That command center going down put him in a really bad spot. I think it's a situation that basically every Terran player has suffered from, has struggled to overcome. Just the difficulty of taking that base is really crazy. And I've seen recently a lot of Terran players on that map kind of go for that base and then realize how tough it's going to be, that their opponent has Dragoons on the high ground, Reavers on the high ground, and then just fly their CC over to the other 3rd base, because that seems like the best way to avoid a confrontation and get that 3rd base up a little bit easier. Well, that's unfortunate. Light goes down already. It's going to be Snow versus one of these 3 Zerg players, guys. That's coming up next in game number 2. Well, if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you will know what a big fan I am of this next player. It is Soul Key spawning down here in the bottom right hand corner. The blue Zerg player versus Snow down in the bottom left. Yes, I do love Soul Key. I love me some Soul Key games, man. This guy, he has it all. He is the all-around Zerg player. He's got the aggressive builds. He's got the cheese builds. He's got the late game macro prowess. And he puts in that extra effort to think of the things. He thinks of the things that most Zerg players, they never think about. And he's occasionally an innovator in this matchup as well. Sulky. If you can't tell already, I am a bit of a fanboy. So let's see how he handles Snow here on this map. He's been away for a little while. He hasn't been in KCM this season at all, if I remember correctly. I don't think I've seen him. My memory is pretty bad, and I'm a little busy recently. So it's all a little bit of a blur. I've been going to a lot of different places and drinking a lot of tequila, so we're not 100% sure what exactly we've been doing the past few weeks. With all that being said, though, yeah, we are gonna be seeing some Sulky versus Snow, so we're all happy, we're all good. We've got the first few links heading across the map, so pressure gonna be on Snow's side of the map here. He's going to be having to deal with a few links coming in. He hasn't sent a zealot out. Instead, just going to keep one on the ramp, one at the gateway. And we've seen this dance many times in the past. It's something that really Zergs and Protosses, they've just had to get used to it over the past few years. Just a fact of life in this matchup. Third zealot will pop out. That'll force the links away for now. And not too much damage being done so far, just a little bit of shields on these buildings, so nothing tangible as of yet. No kills so far either, just a little bit of health lost on these lings. And the back and forth between how many are built, how many drones are produced, and of course the overall build progression here of Snow. Now with 3 zealots out on the map, the 4th of course still sitting on that ramp in case of possible run-bys. I think that Snow's going to be able to put on a little bit of pressure here. Do we have Zergling speed as of yet? I don't think so. Maybe it's being researched now. I wasn't paying attention to the gas that closely. Okay, it's now being researched. We saw the gas dip down, and the lair has not yet been started. Oh, Hydra. Oh, he just barely didn't see that. Oh, but oh man, that's a little bit unfortunate. I think that Sulky put that down hoping that Snow wouldn't see that, and then Snow didn't in fact see it, but Sulky assumed that he had and canceled that anyway. Quite a few lings have been produced here. Can he actually get something to run by into the main? I don't think he will. Trying to move out here a little bit. Snow, gotta be careful. Don't let those lings inside. The speed is just about to finish, and there's no cannon as of yet. A citadel is on the way. +1 is being researched in the main. Of course, there was a cybernetics core thrown out in the front, but Snow kind of running a fine line right now without any cannons here. If Sulky had actually stuck with that original idea and gone with a Hydra bust here, he might have been just about to win the game at this point. However, as things stand, we've had Snow delay his cannons for a very long time. Now with just 2 cannons coming up here in the front, I think he's going to be feeling very good about his position. He's produced quite a few gateways as of now in his main base. He's got that +1 about to finish. His speed should be done here relatively soon, and there's been no additional hatches thrown down by Sulky yet. Sulky just now throwing down his 4th hatch, that macro hatch, and starting to ramp up now, but Snow is ready to move, man. He's ready to go, and this is going to be tough. Very tough for Sulky to hold on against. with no static D or anything. Okay, he is going to throw in a creep colony. Speed is about to finish. +1 is about to finish. This is going to be rough, man. Can he actually hold on? He's going to be popping mutas, I think, here in a moment. Mutas are going to be coming out, but the timing here is so good from Sulky. If he hits right now with +1 and speed, it is going to be very, very rough hold for Sulky. That +1's not quite done just yet. When is it going to finish? Is he actually going to come in here? He's going to try to surround this sunken colony. It's pretty good positioning here for Snow. He's going to get the sunken colony right off the bat, but the Zerglings pop out. Is the +1 done? The speed is not yet done. +1's not done either. An anti-timing here for Snow as he runs behind the mineral patches here. Too many links to deal with. Sulky really holding this off beautifully, I feel, even though he's lost his sunken colony. As long as he's still producing a good round of links here, he should be fine. Oh, he loses one drone. Only one drone so far. The rest of the drones are going to pull up here and try to glitch the zealots out for a moment. Actually, he actually glitches his links a little bit more than those zealots. Unfortunately, these zealots going to run here into the main and to the third base as well. Quite a few drones have been picked off. More zealots running into the main right now. Quite a few drones going down here, and Sulky just kind of scrambling right now, trying to keep his drones alive, trying to fight with these zealots at the same time. He's going to lose another drone, and finally the last zealot does die. However, as the dust settles, I think that Snow's done a significant amount of damage here. He's got his defenses up back at home. He's going to be fine against any sort of mutilous counterattack. And Sulky, he's going to have to start to re-drone here. That's a lot of mutas as well. Wow. Quite a few mutas. At least there's only one Corsair on the side of Snow, so he may be able to come in and kill a few probes at least. But back at home, his drone number is looking incredibly small. He really doesn't have anything at the third base to defend. His natural looks okay. 2 Corsairs are out now, so that's starting to be a significant amount of DPS. But yeah, this is the moment really where Sulky could potentially make a little bit of this ground back, but that moment is slipping away very quickly. He's searching around for more zealots, just making sure that no further counterattacks come in. But these mutas are losing their value rapidly as we get into the Storm Tech. We have the Archon out here. We've got a bunch of Corsairs being produced. These are rapidly losing their value, and now finally Sulky going to come in here and try to deal some damage, but there's already 4 Corsairs here. They're going to be dealing a ton of splash to all these mutas, and then mutas immediately have to fly away. So what did we get from this muta flock? Well, we got 1 probe, and we held off that zealot attack. That's all we're able to get, so that's very, very unfortunate here for Sulky. He's now switched into Hydralisk production here, but man, oh man, does that suck, producing like 7 or 8 mutas and not doing basically anything with them at all. Looks like gonna come in here and start to kill some of these overlords. Overlords are being protected by the Hydras, but he can potentially pick off a couple of more here before things start to go down. Scourge coming in with the mutas this time, maybe to pick off a few. Oh, what? I thought that one of those Corsairs was definitely going to go down to the Scourge, but that was crazy. Just turning around there and gunning down that Scourge before it could connect. That was not what I was expecting to happen, but Lurkers are now out. Lurkers are a game changer here. Able to get these Lurkers into the front means that, you know, Snow's gonna have a rough time getting out of his base, at least for a little while. There's a Dark Templar gonna get a couple of hits onto one of these Lurkers. Lurkers just slightly faster, need to burrow. Oh, he loses it. Oh my god, that was a good move. Really, really good move to bring the Zealots and Archon forward there at the last moment and just deal that extra DPS to the Lurker and finish it off. Nicely done. Losing some mutas here as well. The last muta going to fall. Snow playing a brilliant game so far, but can he handle this big attack here coming towards his natural? That's quite a lot of Hydras. I feel like if Snow moves out right now, he could end up getting swarmed and killed. But if Sulky tries to break into the natural, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He will and should be thrown back here very, very hard. Yeah, getting hit directly in the face by a storm there. Not the best way to use your group of Hydras, unfortunate. Sulky up to 6 hatches now. He's looking for potentially another. Would like to see another thrown down here relatively soon. Another lurker being burrowed, dealing some damage. Oh, he can get this. Yeah, he gets that Templar as well. The 4th tries to go down, but the drone unfortunately glitches on the corner there and doesn't make its hasty retreat there. Tries to get away. Oh, he gets the cybernetic score. I don't know what he was upgrading. Maybe Dragoon range? Yeah, it must have been Dragoon range, actually. That's kind of huge. He's gonna have to restart that cybernetic core and yeah, wow, actually Dragoon range is kind of a big deal right now. Though the lurker number is not that big as of yet, these Dragoons are high in number, and without range, Dragoons are pretty freaking awful. Like, they're really bad. So maybe if Sulky can take a big fight here at this 3rd base before Dragoon range finishes. Look, that cybernetic core takes forever to build. Cybernetic core being built here, taking an insane amount of time, and then he's gonna have to wait for the upgrade as well. Maybe Sulky can make it happen in the interval before the Dragoon range is done. If he just pumps out a huge amount of Hydra and comes into this 3rd base, I think there's a chance. It would be a little bit crazy though, with the number of storms that are available. Oh my god, this is so many Hydra actually. Jesus. Yeah, Hydra's gonna come across the map now. He's got all the hotkeys ready. Only 65 to supply versus 144, but still, that is a buttload of Hydras, boys. That is so many. Maybe he can get through here. Oh god, that's a lot of drones transferring at the moment. Sending him over to the 4th base. Actually, Snow moving out right now. Although he doesn't have that range. He definitely doesn't have the range. He's got +2 armor and +1 attack, so his upgrade's looking very, very nice. He's gonna come in here and surround these Hydras. No lurkers with these, and yeah, that's actually not that many Hydras. Where's the remainder of the Hydra? I feel like there was way more than that. This is just a small group, like maybe 20 Hydras here on this side, and that's not gonna be enough to hold off this massive force, range or not. He's gonna end up getting pushed back here. There's some lurkers coming forward, but I feel like he just gets the storms on these and pushes for the win. Oh man, this is not looking good. Sulky, is he gonna get knocked out right away here? I didn't want to see it happen, but Snow just on fire. He takes him down. GG. Sulky taps out and Snow will continue on. My hopes are dashed, but fair is fair. Snow played an excellent game there. And yeah, the hold, the timing, I guess it worked out in Snow's favor. That zealot timing, I thought it was an anti-timing, really, sending in the first wave of zealots before the zealot speed and +1 finish. That felt like a really bad call there, but he traded out enough with enough lings, I guess, and the follow-up zealots were the ones that actually did the damage. They dealt the damage because the there weren't enough lings produced for the follow-up. There were mutas popping out, but of course mutas, they really struggle to take down zealots as they're running around just dealing damage in different locations. It takes a long time. They're great against them, of course. They are flying units, but they just take a very, very long time to clear them out, and he gets a good number of drones and takes that advantage. A reasonable second game there, I think. A reasonable showing from Sulky. Unfortunately, he is out though, and it will be Snow continuing on versus either Royal or Rush. That's coming up in game number 3. All right, I will try to hide my disappointment as we hop into our next game here. It's gonna be Snow versus Rush. We've got Snow up here in the top right-hand corner, and Rush down here in the bottom right. Looks like Snow gearing up for a little bit of eco cheese. He's gonna go ahead and grab his Nexus first, although it's not even feeling really like a cheese anymore. It's just become sort of a meta, and that's kind of how RTS games progress throughout time, is that those super macro games become better and better as people figure out the game more and more. And yeah, this is just something you can do really in the current meta game of Starcraft, is take an expansion, grab a couple of gateways if you're feeling even a little bit threatened. You can hold off everything. Taking a Nexus first and then a single gateway is very risky though. So that's kind of why Snow wants to block this SCV here. He'd like to not reveal the fact that he's gone gateway gas after Nexus first, which is, yeah, like I said, pretty darn risky. And you probably will end up losing your Nexus if there's any sort of pressure coming here. SCV attack or SCV pull. You could still be in a good position though as Snow if you lose the Nexus here, but yeah, it's not optimal. It's definitely not optimal. Yeah, he's blocking. You can see the ramp is being blocked here. He definitely doesn't want to allow Rush to see up here into the base, but it doesn't matter. Snow is going to be getting pressured here. Do we have an SCV pull? No SCV pull here. And Snow is going to pull a bunch of probes down into the natural, and he wants to, of course, not only saturate that natural as quickly as possible, but also have probes ready to fight, just in case a bunker starts to come up. You don't want to have most of your probes in your main. You definitely want to have those probes ready to fight. Here comes the SCV pull. All right, we've got 4 Marines here keeping together in a close cluster, and they will be pushing across the map here with the SCVs ready to get this push going and see if they can stop this Nexus, kill this Nexus. I think it's gonna happen. I think Snow, unless he unless there's a major blunder here, he should be able to get this done. 2 Zealots, yeah, they're being pushed up the ramp. The SCVs are going to come here. All of the probes are going to try to run. 2 probes have been killed. Possibly a third. Not quite. 2 probes is all he's going to get. So 2 probes is all right. Getting those 2 probes, not too bad. There's the first Dragoon. It's being blocked by the Zealots. But he should be... Oh, he accidentally attacked the Nexus there. That's not right. Should have been able to kill at least 1 Marine by now, but it looks like he's not going to get even a single one. And all the SCVs can actually head home now. I think most of them have been sent back, and yeah, they are being sent back. There goes the remainder of the SCVs, and this is looking like a Rush favored opener here, actually. Despite Snow getting some of his probes out of that Nexus, getting a few probes out of that, he loses the Nexus and a couple of probes. So definitely I think Rush in a good spot here. It's kind of rare to see Snow kind of fumble an early game like this, but I feel like he's managed to do so, and Rush has finagled this into a pretty decent starter for himself. Oh my gosh, he misses the second shot on the upper mine as well, and 2 mines get laid down here right in the face of Snow. That's going to be hard to clear out. Very difficult indeed. Oh, that was really super close. I thought he was going to eat that mine for sure there. And he will end up picking off the bunker here. Bunker is going to be emptied and pulled back. The Marines, of course, are going to be pulled back as well. Oh, he kills both of those? Wait a second, that was crazy. Stopping both of those is a little bit ridiculous. He only had 4 Dragoons there, so he must have split their shots perfectly. Unless one of those connected. It seemed like it didn't, though. Got a couple of mines here left over. Still, it's holding back the Nexus from being thrown down, and Rush is actually going to get his command center out much faster. Okay, okay. This is good moves. I like this. I like this. This is a bit sneaky. I've never seen that before, but I like it. I like it. Makes sense. Juggling a zealot in and out of a shuttle. I mean, I don't know how much more effort you can actually put in to taking out mines, but that seems like a pretty good way to do it. I guess you could try. I actually have seen this before, juggling a reaver in and out of a shuttle and picking it up after the mine explodes but before the damage is done. That's actually possible, to prevent any damage and destroy the mine. That's a lot more effort, I guess, but dropping the zealot and to trigger the mines and then using the dragons to shoot them down, that is still pretty hardcore. Now we have a third nexus coming up here, the classic double expand after losing your nexus in the early game. I know it sounds funny, but this is just absolutely what you have to do, and it's completely standard in this matchup. When this sort of situation does end up happening, you kind of have to take another base pretty darn quickly and just go directly into 3 bases as a Protoss player. So we've got some turrets being added on here. You know what I'd love to see now that we have this number of Marines, because none of the Marines got killed during that fight, amazingly. During a Nexus, the bunker rush on the Nexus, not even a single Marine died, which is a little bit ridiculous, but I'd love to see Rush throw down a couple of bunkers here and just put those into bunkers, because we could put a bunker here in the main, we could put a bunker here in the natural as well, and just, if any Reavers fly in to try and deal some damage to either of these 2 locations, that's just gonna crush the shuttle so damn quickly. I think it's a great strategy. We see it sometimes with Terran players building a single bunker, but if you got these extra Marines, why not build another bunker and just get more value out of them? So far we haven't even built a bunker at the front, which is a little bit greedy. Not having the bunker here is a nice way to save minerals, but man, it seems a little bit crazy. Now he's going to start to move forward. Yeah, a bunker here near these factories would be insanely good. You just don't expect it, and a lot of Protoss players, they just fly in expecting that they can get past the first layer of turrets and that then they're going to be fine. And once they fly past those first few turrets, they run into the bunker, the shuttle gets gunned down immediately. And it's just very strong now. A ton more factories being thrown down here. Are we going to see Rush take a 3rd base? That's of course the next point of contention. A 4th base going to be coming down from Snow as well. So Snow continuing to macro up here. Taking the base in the center right though is a little bit strange. That's such a close position. Maybe he just wants the pylon there, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, putting the pylon there, yeah, it makes sense that he would just want to have an outpost where he can view any dropships that might be sliding past the right-hand side. Now, these Reavers are being juggled back nicely here, but Rush is not slowing down. He's really pushing forward aggressively right now. Oh my god, that mine shot was huge, or excuse me, that Reaver shot was huge. Oh, a lot of these tanks are very low, but none of them dying. The tanks staying alive here on very low HP, and almost all of these Dragoons have been killed. Rush is shoving his way forward here super aggressively. No intention of taking a 3rd base as of yet. These are super low. Okay, bringing up the 3 SCVs. That's a really good move. Oh, the Reaver gets killed. Oh, the Reaver goes down. That's so painful. Snow, his spirit animal, his the one unit that he needs to win this game, to win this matchup, of course. Okay, he's got another one. He's got another Reaver, Not all hope is lost as of yet. Snow gonna come out with some more Reavers, and Zealots gonna get one massive shot in the middle here. The Zealots are going down very, very fast. A good target on that Reaver, so he picks it back up again immediately, not taking a second shot here. The remainder of the tanks pushing forward. That's so many tanks. Can he focus down the Reaver? Just out of range here. The Reaver gonna get one more shot potentially. No, does get picked off. These tanks are too close together here. The forward tanks just coming up onto this ramp. Now they're going to be gunning down Dragoons as they come down the ramp. There's the Reaver getting picked off. The shuttles being forced back as well now by the turrets that are being produced. GG Rush with a timing attack, making it work, making it happen against the strongest Reaver player we have in existence, and the strongest player that ever was, the strongest Reaver player that ever was. He bashes that down, kicks down the front door, punches him in the teeth, takes his Reaver and his girl, and says goodbye to Snowman. That guy, get him out of here. We are 1-1 now in KCM. Nice, nice. I love it. I love to see the balance of the races. One kill for, one dead player for Zerg, one dead player for Terran, one dead player for Protoss. We're all even at the moment. I'm gonna go into our next game. It's gonna be a Terran versus Zerg, either Hero or Soma. Coming up next, guys, more exciting games of KCM. Okay, Hero is up next. He's gonna be spawning here in the top right hand corner, going up against Rush down in the bottom left. This is, of course, Odyssey. That crazy map with the double gas base. Very, very exciting map. I love to see it. Zerg versus Terran. This gas makes such a big difference. It's a real game changer, and changes the matchup quite a bit. I think that maps like this are fantastic to see, really showcasing the overall creativity and commitment to this game displayed by map creators worldwide. Oh, what the Hero sending out a drone very early. He's gonna take this back base right away. Very interesting with the SCV over here dealing some damage to this, or with their drone here dealing some damage to this SCV. Trying to slow down this wall as much as possible. He's not really going to get anything done here because Rush is godly with his early units. The drone will be shoved back, but Hero going to take his spawning pool here and just wait for the back base to come up behind this. We don't have any gas as of yet, so he's got to know, you know, there's definitely some or a base coming up here, but actually there's two bases being produced right away, so it's going to be a 3-hatch build, and this has all been revealed for Rush. Rush going to send his units back home because he sees actually what's going on. He knows that there's actually a 3rd hatch in the back right now. It's not going to be some 3rd hatch at another base location, so this is a very nicely protected 3rd hatch play. He's actually in here in the main. I don't know if he's seen the natural and that there's gas mining there. Layers should be coming up here shortly. First 4 Marines coming across the map. Oh god, 4 Marines, and there's no Lings. Where are the Lings actually? We should be seeing some popping out here soon. Is Hero just going ultimate greed right now? He's at 18 of 18 supply. He can't actually build anything anymore. Oh boy. What am I looking at right now? What am I seeing here, guys? Did we forget to build an Overlord? Is that what we're seeing right now? Looks like a bunch of drones gonna come forward here. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, 6 downs. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. This is indescribably bad, boys. There's nothing I can say right now to redeem what's just happened here. An overlord miss and insufficient scouting leads to 4 Marines getting about 8 kills and forcing Hero into probably the worst mid-game position that you could possibly be in here. He's gonna throw down a bunch of sunken colonies, but I mean, that's going to deal with these Marines, yes. Marines are not going to deal any damage here. They're not going to do anything. But that doesn't really matter. We've lost 8 drones, and now we've just spent 3 more on sunken colonies. They're completely worthless right now. They're just going to be sitting there. Of course, they are defending, but in total, 11 drones have been smashed here. 11 drones down. And here we're going to be severely regretting that early game greed, that missed Overlord there. If there was an Overlord killed that I didn't see, I apologize, guys. I feel like that was just a miss, though. Did he just... I think he just completely missed that Overlord. Now we're going to have 2 more Sunkens. So 2 more lost drones here. Forced to become Sunkens. And I don't know if he can even hold, actually. I feel like Rush can just heal up here, run forward, and just gun this down. Yeah, drones are going to be pulled. The damage here is a little bit high. A lot of Marines are going down, and 2 Sunkens do finish, so actually not the worst hold in the world. Hero hangs on there, and quite a few Marines went down, so that's actually not too bad for Hero. It's a little bit rough for Rush, but that was an opportunity there that I guess he just couldn't pass up. He wanted to just end the game right at that moment, and he saw the opportunity. It just wasn't meant to be. Doesn't manage to crack that, and now he's made up a little bit of ground here. He's still in a very rough spot. He did lose more drones during that attack. He also lost more drones because he has to build these additional Sunkens as well. That's not going to be good for him. There we go. We finally got Mutas on the field here. 7 minutes 30 seconds in. Mutas have finally entered this game, and we've got tons of gas in the bank here for Hero as well, meaning that losing all these drones and building all these sunken colonies has really messed up his economy. He just doesn't have the mineral income that he should at this moment, and now he's going to be coming in here towards the main with a decent group of Muta, but this is not 5 Mutas. Oh my gosh. There's just not a whole lot that can be done right now from Hero's attack. Like, one single turret pushes him away, and he's gone ahead and started his hive already, so he does have a backup plan here. He's got an idea of how to play this out. Of course, he can still go into Hydra Defiler, and I think that's what we're going to see here. Hydra Defiler is super cost efficient if you manage to outplay your opponent, if you can get the plagues down, if you can Dark Swarm your Hydras and just get the one-shots off. You can end up potentially taking games that you really shouldn't have any business winning. So We'll see if that ends up happening. This is also a way that could Hero could get back into the game. Hero, he's moving around the map with his mutas. These drop ships are gonna fly out the top. Oh my god, and he's keeping the Marines on the left-hand side, covering the drops as well. So pro. Oh man, this is a really good play here from Rush, getting those drops out on the map. I was gonna say this is a way that Hero can get back in. Maybe if he catches these drops out on the map, maybe if he lands some scourge hits on these and actually kills this, but this is death. This is death. He's gonna lose this base. He's gonna lose a bunch of drones. I don't think there's anything that can be done about this. It's way too many Marines. Basically pure Marine, actually. Oh, he loses the Evo chamber as well. That's so painful. Hydralis Den goes down. The hatchery is going to die. And oh man, this is... Oh, dude. Could not have been worse for Hero this game. Absolutely horrible. Horrible game from him. I mean, everybody makes mistakes 100%, but this has just gone beyond that. This is not just mistakes. This is incredibly bad luck and a combination of other things as well. Frustrating loss here for Hero. I'm not gonna say 100% he's lost this, but it's so bad. Look at that, 2 HP on that shuttle. Could it be any worse, guys? Can anything else happen? I mean, it's just so bad right now, and he's gonna try and take another base. There's a Marine already standing on top of that location, so he's all over it. Oh god, the mutas fly directly into Marine fire as well. Jesus, this is bad. This is really bad, boys. He's gonna get a lurker potentially towards the natural, but I still, this is not gonna do really much of anything. He's gonna get the, oh, he gets one of the science vessels. If he'd gotten both of those, that actually could have been something. The Defiler is still alive though. The Defiler is still alive, so that is good news for Hero. Maybe he can get that Defiler a little bit closer with the lurkers as well, and maybe get something going here. It's not going to be much, but I mean, it is something. Rush is going to maneuver around this though, so he's doing a really good job. Oh, there they are. There's the Guardians. A few Guardians and a Dream Man. Can he actually make this happen? Here comes the Darkstorm, of course. The science vessels are going to radiate all this, but this is right exactly where you want to be. Ooh, a great plague. Really a huge plague there. He is going to get one more Darkstorm? No, he doesn't. Unfortunately, no second Darkstorm. Another Hydralis Den coming up, so he will be able to build some Hydras. Here comes those. Oh my god, that's so many fire bats. He's built so many fire bats. And there's a whole bunch of Guardians coming. Oh. What is this? Look at all the Marines, man. Look at all the fire bats. This is ridiculous. Okay, the Guardians are going to get irradiated. Basically, all of them are going to die. These 5 Guardians here, completely out of position. I don't know what he was thinking, sending these Guardians forward when you've got lurkers down here to cover them. But anyway, he loses all the Guardians. It was funny for a second though, just seeing how many fire bats were produced. It was like the only thing he could produce that doesn't shoot up, and he just made like a ton of them. I mean, it's not gonna make much of a difference because these Guardians, they're really never gonna get the value that he absolutely needs in order to win this, and that's not really what Guardians are for in this game anyway. They're kind of like a weird timing attack unit that they can be okay for harassment sometimes as well, but it's really this like kind of snowbally thing where you've got to have your lurkers and hydras pushing forward, and then the guardians come in and they kind of like start sniping everything from a long way away, and there's so many targets for the irradiates that they really can't get rid of them that quickly, and it's a real snowball thing. But in this type of situation where the economies are so low, man, it is difficult to get good value out of a bunch of guardians, and Hero really failed to do so in this exact situation. So now he's going to come across with yet another push, kind of a sideways flank here onto this third base, try to get as much as he can done with this. He is of course going to get irradiated here. The Dark Storm is not going to come down. Oh, okay, gets the Dark Storm down. It's not close to the natural though. And a drop here in the back. Unfortunately, this probably will end up taking out the Greater Spire. And that's an insane amount of money to lose. I mean, the Greater Spire costs so much to make. Of course, making any more what are they called? Guardians this game is not going to be an option. But man, oh man, that hurts, dude. That hurts a lot to lose the Greater Spire here after that much of an investment. The drones are going to come back. We're still here on two base. Zerg player just so pathetically bad compared to the 3-base Terran. There's not much hope left. Of course, he does have 3 gas for a minute. The 3rd gas may be the last thing keeping him in this game right now. That is going to run out very, very fast, though. Here comes the Defiler. He's going to come out to the front, try to do something with this. Going to lose a couple more Defilers here. Oh my gosh, he doesn't target down the low HP Science Vessel, and all these Defilers going to end up dying here. Can he actually get some of these? Oh, go after the Science Vessels that are low. Get him, get him, get him. Oh my god, he's not targeting the Science Vessels. That's so frustrating. There was like there's like 5 or 6 Science Vessels at least that are sitting there with 1 HP, and he GG's out. Oof. Oof. Oh man, Rush takes down another fantastically accomplished player, seemingly with ease there. Kind of crazy, man. Rush is just so strong, and each time, every game, he seems to just get such a fantastic lead in the early game that he just makes it look easy. But those types of big leads are very, very hard to come by when you're playing against players of the quality of Hero and Snowman. They are so clean with their play. They're so good at accounting for every variable, but he's just managed to do a really, really good job and net those early wins. So like pushing down an early Nexus versus Snow, that's incredibly hard. Getting a bunch of drone kills against Hero in the early game, that's insanely hard. What's he gonna do here against Mini or Bisu in this next game? We're gonna find out here. Let's jump straight on into it. Oh man, it's pretty funny watching these guys eat their new sponsor food here in between the breaks. KCM is a funny guy, man. I'm so happy for them that they managed to get a new sponsor for Africa TV, or for KCM ASL. I'm not sure exactly who they've sponsored, but definitely some of that is going towards KCM, which is fantastic. I love it. I love to see it. And it's pretty funny to watch. So we're getting into our next game here. We've got Rush in a 12 o'clock position here. The blue Terran player on Neo Silpha down in the bottom right. We got Mini. He is gonna be not getting super greedy as Snow did in the last game. Just a nice standard build here with the gateway in the main and getting his gas. So everything gonna be looking good here for the early start of this game. Not too much going on. until things start to ramp up a little bit. I guess I can talk a bit about our tournament, the future tournament here. We're not quite set on a date anymore. I actually tried to get this going a couple of times before as a thank you for 1,000 subscribers. And guys, thank you so much for subscribing. If you've yet to subscribe, go down and hit that red button, man. I implore you to do so, as it does help me out a lot. Of course, leaving a comment if you're feeling especially spicy, go down there and hit the like button as well. Does in fact help me out and gets the word out there that this is a tournament that's going on. It is not ASL or BSL or any of those other huge tournaments that most people watch, while disregarding these little side tournaments that do actually add a lot of fun and backstory to the story of Korean Starcraft, and Starcraft in general. But back to this tournament I was talking about. Not a tournament per se, more of a sort of really a thank you to the fans for watching and for subscribing over this past couple of years on the new channel. And I just want to give back a little bit to the community, so I'm giving out a cash prize. It's just going to be not exactly not any 1v1s or anything, but we're gonna have some skill testing games that I've picked out myself that are fun and are going to challenge you and test your skills. Yeah, that's what a skill test is, right? You're gonna test your skills, and yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of fun. It's also gonna test your luck as well, so it's not gonna be purely skill. I don't want anyone to think like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the best Starcraft player is gonna end up winning. It's mostly just gonna be just a for fun thing that hopefully you guys are going to enjoy and we can get some good content out of. I'll put up a video of it on my channel. Oh my god, he loses the dragon. Oh god, that run by was really weird. I don't know what he was doing there during my explanation, but that was very strange. Mini loses both his units for free. Pretty bad stuff there from him, but like I was saying, yeah, if you guys want to play that skill testing game, it's just going to be a single day. We're going to play a few different games. It's going to be elimination style, as long as we have enough players. If not, maybe we'll just do points or something like that, and whoever wins at the end is going to get a cash prize. That's it. It should be fun, should be a good time, and we're going to get back into this game. Rush is just going to come straight across the map and potentially just win this right here, because losing those two early units is kind of huge, and Rush is very aggressive. He's drawn these two Dragoons way off to the side. This one Dragoon may end up getting pushed back and lose some health. Oh my god, he's going to get right here into the natural before it's even spotted. Two Dragons coming from the left-hand side. He's just going to focus on them. Splitting these units here is really big, but coming in to kill that one tank, he kills the one tank. One tank is down, but we've still got 4 Marines here. We've still got a Vulture, and this mine behind the units is huge. This mine back here stopping the second Dragoon from actually helping at all is crushing, and it gets the kill as well. Oh my god, that's big. Oh no, the tank has to fall back. That tank is so low. Tank gotta be repaired here. Gotta repair the tank. No, he gets the tank. Both tanks are now dead, and this push has been thrown back. Oh man, mistakes on both sides here. Both players kind of messing things up. I thought Rush was actually gonna kill him for a moment, but making that little bit of a blunder, sending the tank forward towards that natural, that did not make any sense, and it just gave Mini a free opportunity to end this push by taking out the tank. I guess back at home he was doing something and didn't have his units on hold position. That is frustrating. But now Rush has been thrown all the way back across the map. He's not going to be able to kill that Nexus. He did kill off quite a few Dragons, and he lost 2 tanks. And so things kind of even out here in the end. Mini looking towards taking a 3rd base now, whereas Rush, I'm not sure what he wants to do. He has quite a few factories here. He's added on some turrets. He's got that turret ring going. Kills the first observer. Oh shit, he's gonna come in here and try to kill this bunker. One Dragoon goes down and he almost loses a second. That was a little bit wild. Mini, his usual aggressiveness just kind of biting him back a little bit here. There's another factory. I think we're gonna see him go up to 4 or 5 factories relatively soon. In order to snag this third base here, unless he wants to go for a big attack, still 5 factories. He can just hit a huge timing with 5 factories. Not a big deal. 4 factories. Are we gonna see a 5th? It's gonna kind of let us know what he's thinking. Where's the armory? Okay, there's an armory. It is spinning. As far as I could tell, that was a little bit hidden by the UI there, by the whatever that is over the top left-hand corner, the score screen. Yeah, something like that. But there's no turret down in this middle area. This is a little bit scary to me. I think Mini can get in here and potentially deal some damage. We'll see. Drops the Reaver. Good targeting here. Usually you want to drop one of the other units first, either a Dragoon or a Zealot off to tank some of that damage, but he drops the Reaver first and he ends up taking some serious hits on that. Now he is going to back away for now. There's the 5th one. Okay, it's tucked away in the back. That's a hidden factory, so maybe Rush wanting to end the game here. Can he just get a 5th base or a 5 factory timing to work out in his favor and take down Mini before this game can get out of control? We'll see. And the shuttle gonna sneak around here. It actually probably will end up seeing this this 5th factory here. Yeah, that's crazy. He sees the 5th factory and oh wait, does he? I think he did. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that he did see that 5th factory. So he's going to add on 2 more gateways. That's the right thing to do. He needs to go up to actually even more gateways than this. He's added on the Citadel as well. He needs to get that Zealot speed right away here. A 6th factory on the way. Is that a 6th? Or is that a command center? I think that's a 6th factory. So at this point, 100% we're going to see a timing attack here. Rush is doubling down. He got spotted on that 5th factory and he said, fine, let's build a 6th one. Why not? A nice movement here with the Reaver in the front, just slowing down this push. Picking off 1 tank so far. He's going to get another one, looks like. Nope. That does that out on the Vulture there. And now he's going to be picking up and moving forward a little bit more aggressively here. Can he actually start to kill these Reavers? Maybe go after that shuttle, start to damage that a little bit. With the Goliaths, I think they have their range now. He did manage to pick off an Observer, and I don't see another one at this moment. Oh, a Reaver here in the middle. He's going to get it. Oh, big move. Big move there from Rush to get that Reaver with the mines there. Really good play. Now he's got an Observer here over this army. Does Rush see it? It looks like no, he does not. He's gonna just shove forward here, unsieging everything and going for the attack now. Coming up here, he's gonna get some damage on that shuttle. He gets the shuttle, focuses it down. He kills the shuttle and the Reaver. Pure Dragoon here fighting against unsieged tanks. Rush is gonna shove up and push everything back instantly. Mini is in such a difficult spot here. The previous Reaver was killed. He's got 2 Dragoon counterattack that's gonna do nothing. Absolutely nothing. The speed is not done yet, and Rush is already here at the front door. He's knocking down the door as we speak. More mines being thrown down because he knows that these Zealots are gonna have to come from the left side. The Zealot speed does finish, however, so Zealot speed is enabled here now, so he will be able to potentially dive on these tanks if they get a little too far forward. Oh, this unsiege is a bit unfortunate. The timing, the mines, oh my god, the mine connections there are huge, and the Zealots from Mini saving the day right now. Of course, the unsiege timings there from Rush really bad from him. He ended up unsieging right as the Zealots were coming in. That is something that does occur now and then. I don't credit Mini with that, really. I don't think he had the full story there. I don't think he had full vision of the Terran army at that moment, but sometimes that does just happen. You send in your army and the Terran was just getting ready to push forward and unsieging a bunch of his tanks, and that's the moment that you hit. It worked out really, really well for Mini, and now he's actually potentially gonna hold this. That would be crazy if he holds this attack. Oh, where are the vultures? Bring the vultures up here. There's the vultures coming in. He needs to save these tanks here. Tons of vultures holding off the zealots here in the front. That was a pretty decent hold. Where's it gonna explode? Oh, it actually does blow up there. Reaver getting a bunch of kills. Oh, another big hit. Holy crap. Huge kills here with the scarab shots onto these vultures. That was amazing, dealing so much damage and actually stopping, I think, this push here, because another round of zealots going to come forward and the vulture number is just way too low. Not enough vultures here to hold things off. Nice, getting some more kills on these probes is huge. Huge kills on these probes, and gonna come back with the Reavers. So there's a moment now where Rush has the opportunity to move forward without the presence of the Reaver, which is a fantastic opportunity here. Rush still just going for it. He's gonna add on a science facility eventually. He's got a third base now coming as well, so he's not 100% all in, but this push kind of needs to work. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be overwhelmed here. Zealots are finally gonna finish this off. It looks like another rally of tanks and vultures maybe gonna hold on. Wow, crazy. Rush just barely keeps this alive. I feel like the writing is on the wall, though. Why not pull back at this moment? Instead of just continuing to put on this pressure. I mean, you've already got 3 bases. I guess, though, he's gonna try and hold this position here. SCVs need to be rallied up, though, as well. Get some more SCVs going so that he can continue to repair these tanks. That would be very nice. Build more turrets as well. Looks like a counterattack coming across the map here. Mini not going to take this lying down, sending a dropship around. He's going to go for potentially a drop into the natural. We've got a small group moving up here the right hand side as well. The mine's already in good position to block this, and this might be an opportunity for Rush to come in and potentially go for a contain action here on Mini's natural. He's coming forward once again. You can see on the other side of the map, of course, there is damage going down here in the main. Oh my god, is he gonna get this kill? That would be an actually a super good kill here if he can kill this armory. The armory's getting low, 65 HP. Oh, it goes down. He loses the +2 upgrade. That's so frustrating. Rush even built that science facility so he could finally get +2, but now he's going to build the armory all over again and try to get that running. However, this army's still looking very strong. Oh my god, the mine connect is insane. Absolutely insane mine connect there. On all of those zealots and dragons, weakening them all up. Another Reaver drop here. They're gonna get a couple more kills. Looks like the tanks should be able to pick that off, though. No, it actually does manage to escape. So Reaver stays alive and lives to fight another day. Let's see what we've got back at home here. Templar Archives is done. We're still mining at the third base for now. Mini with a bit of a glut of minerals, maybe kind of fallen off on his macro here as things start to fall apart. 90 supply. Okay, spending all that money now, going up to 100, but this is still a 100 supply army of Protoss versus 145 Terran, and he's gonna rip down this photon cannon. He's gonna start to kill all of the Protoss units here, all of the probes here at the third base, and with that going down, I don't know what Mini can do. I guess trying to get here onto the third base. Can he actually get some decent kills on some of these SCVs? No, it doesn't happen. GG is called. Mini taps out, and Rush takes yet another game. Wow. Wow. So Rush getting yet another big advantage in the early game, with Mini trying to run by into the main base with his early game units, with his early Zealot Dragoon. Tries to get in there, but loses them both, and then takes a lot of damage from the counterattack. Rush pulls out another big win here against yet another unreally, just crazy strong player. Crazy strong Mini. Next up is going to be Soma. Can he do it again? Can he go 4 for 4 and get another early game advantage and take it to a win? Let's find out. Soma is going to be his final Zerg opponent, and a possible oh no, no possibility of all kill here against Zerg. He'll have to take down Mini, or you have to take down Bisu as well in order to get an all kill. So we'll find out if that comes to pass here. But Soma is our next player. Let's jump into our next game. It's coming right up. Okay, well, I'm starting to think that Russia's gonna take this whole damn thing, man. This guy, he's looking so damn strong right now. There are some mistakes being made, of course, in every game of Starcraft ever. There's some mistakes, but this guy taking advantage of mistakes of his opponents so well, and making it happen every single game. We've got Soma here in the top right hand corner. We got Rush in the bottom left, of course. Cross map. This is going to be a very long Rush distance. I don't know what kind of aggressive play Rush can bring out here to shut down Soma, but whatever it is, man, it's gonna be a very long resupply distance. If he wants to try and break Soma while he's taking his other bases, you can easily secure top center. You can easily secure center right. Both those bases are very easy to take. I just burped into the mic there. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is disgusting. I apologize. I'm sitting here in a kind of an awkward position. I was earlier laying on my stomach on the bed. That was probably the worst. But now I am just kind of chilling here, looking off to the side at my computer on a very short desk. It is a weird neck angle that I'm probably gonna have to recover from later, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to crank this out in one day because I'm a little bit behind right now. I was spending some time in a hostel earlier and I didn't have any real privacy, so I'm gonna be putting this together as quickly as I can now that we're staying in a more private location, with some more quiet here, and I'm not going to be bothering anyone with my casting, so it's a good time. Anyway, desk situation being what it is, we are here. The name of the map, what is it again? Nemesis? I think it is Nemesis. That very strange weirdo map. I'm not sure if I like this map. I honestly haven't played on it yet. It seems like a freaking kind of a crazy weird map. Oh my, oh shit, that almost got in. Oh, and it will get in. Hey, look at that. He did get the moving shot though. Was he actually shooting with both of those? Unreal. Doesn't even see the gas geyser either. That's super frustrating. He's gonna send out 3 Marines, but the creep colony is already on the way. There's gonna be a sunken colony here, 100%. And what is that? Is that a third hatch inside main? Yeah, he's gone third hatch in main. None of this has been revealed for Rush, so Rush completely in the dark. I don't know why more players don't just take their SCV and run it through the back way. Like, the back way seems like a pretty good move here. Why not just go through the 3 o'clock base and then go north and then go into the main, because you could see everything that way. Am I wrong? what's the big deal with like trying so hard to get in through the natural? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I'm obviously not a pro gamer. Now we've got the layer on the way here for Soma. This is going to be a ton of Lings and of course Mutas coming out here shortly. His drone count is getting very, very high right now. He doesn't have enough minerals just yet for this Spire, so the Spire timing just slightly off, but he's gonna have a ton more drones than one would usually have at this point in the game. Bit supply blocked at 27 out of 27. I think that's by design here, getting the drones out as quickly as possible and then getting those overlords a little bit later, followed by that Spire. Now the overlords pop here in good time, and he will continue to drone up, possibly get some Lings out here as well. Maybe start to break down some of these assimilators, not extractors. Get rid of some of these assimilators so he can block off this this base at 3 o'clock. And yeah, he's gonna snag that. So third base on the way right away here, before even any mutas pop out. That's a nice part about this map, is you can get a base started like this without actually having any units out on the map at the moment, right? He's got 2 Lings here. That is it. Just 2 Lings. Look at the number of drones, man. That's crazy. And the main base is no different. Look at how much oversaturation we've got here in the main base. The moment this third base comes up, he's going to have full saturation at that base. He sees the third hatch is there with the second scan. He also sees the Spire there, so no surprises going to be coming from Rush. I think he might be just slightly surprised, honestly, that there was the third base there. I think he might have been thinking it was just a 2-hatch muta play from Soma, because Soma is just so just got to be so used to that kind of play coming out of him. However, with the timings here, yeah, it's not going to be a 3-hatch or a 2-hatch. It is a 3-hatch. We've got a Valkyrie build here out of Rush, so makes sense. He was expecting the 2-hatch to come. You gotta have those that heavy reply there to the Mutalisk. Make sure that you can push that back instantly when it comes. There's a ton of Mutalisks here, but they are going to get very, very smashed if they try to go up against these Marines and Valkyries at this moment. He's been hiding them until this moment. Now he's going to reveal them and kill this Overlord as well. So making use of the Valkyrie immediately. And yeah, this is perfect use so far for Rush. He allowed his opponent to make all of these mutas and then shove them away instantly. So no damage coming from Soma's early game attack here. No damage coming from these mutas, but Soma's still going to make some use of them by picking off these assimilators. So the assimilator is going to go down here. He's going to go ahead and get the ones down in the bottom right as quickly as possible as well. And I think he is going to get both of them, no problem. And this push coming from Rush, well, it's not really going to do too much. Oh, he's going to get one of them? No, he hits both of them. One on each, so each Valkyrie a little bit damaged right now. And that's actually going to push Rush back for a moment. He's going to send these home to get repaired, it looks like. And I like that move a lot, actually. Having these repaired is a really, really good idea here. It's very, very smart. We've already got the hive finished, so the Defiler Mound going to be on the way here. We've also got the Hydralisk Den done, so we're also going to have Lurkers very, very soon. And we're building tanks right now as Rush. So Rush is planning to do some sort of timing attack. And it needs to happen very, very soon. I'll be honest with you guys. It's gotta happen right now, because as soon as these Lurkers and Defilers pop out and Consume is done,
that's it. There's not going to be any of this pushing happening anymore. But meanwhile, Soma, I mean, he doesn't know about this. This is the idea. He doesn't know that a big push is coming. So he's only got one line of Sunkens, and he's pointing it out right now. The observer is showing us that there should be more Sunkens out here to buy more time, but we just don't have them right now. And yeah, as long as he controls this well, he should be able to stop this. Oh man, I think he lost one Valkyrie, but only one Valkyrie goes down. One Valkyrie killed is not enough. These tanks are well defended still here against any sort of play from Soma to try and pick them off. And he's going to run forward here with the Marines to start to pick off these. Ooh, good stopping of the reinforcements here by Soma, but taking advantage of that, of the missing mutas here, he's going to shove forward and start to pick off all of these sunken colonies here, and also the drones are going to start to go down. A bunch of mutas come flying in, but they get immediately erased here. Lurkers are all killed. The Defiler is waiting for Consume. It still doesn't have it. He tries to pick it off. Consume is finished, but he's going to throw down one Dark Swarm. No, we got to Consume. Oh my god, he gets one Dark Swarm, but I think it's way too little too late. The natural is completely dead. Oh my god, he's done it again. Rush, dude, this guy just killing it today, man. It's unbelievable. Such a great timing attack, perfectly done with the follow-up drop as well. Are you kidding me? This guy is unreal. The unburrowed lurker there, just doing nothing. And this player who's nearly completed, nearly gotten first place in the last couple of ASL seasons. He's really showing up today, man. Rush just killing. He's not going to get the clapper, it seems, but he gets the clapper from me, boys. As we go into our next game, let's give him one of these. Little one of these. I don't know how that sounds. I'm holding my mic at the same time. There we go. Well done, bro. Well done. That was sick. I mean, Rush really didn't get that much of an early advantage in that game. He just killed it with the push though, and he completely predicted what Soma was going to do there. Excellently played. We're gonna go into our next match, man. Only one more player here. That's Bisu. Can he stop the domination of Rush? We're gonna find out. Let's go. Well then, we've got Rush versus Bisu. Bisu spawning down here in the bottom left-hand corner, Rush in the bottom right. Is this a new age, a new dawning of Terran domination in the meta of StarCraft 1? I wonder, man. I mean, truly, just last season was incredibly one-sided. Or not one-sided, but I mean, yeah, just terribly, terribly bad for the Terran race as a whole. However, ASL tells a completely different story, and this season is looking a lot better for Terran already. It seems like they're gaining momentum here in the KCM. The lineups, I mean, there's no way you can look at these lineups and tell me that they are unbalanced or in favor of Terran right now. These are the best players in the entire world, and they are being absolutely mopped up by Rush in spectacular fashion. So I don't know, I'm very impressed by his play right now. We'll see, you know, Royal, another insanely good player. I would put him on equal or even better footing than Rush at this moment, which I'm surprised. I'm shocking myself to say that, but he has just been playing so good as well, and he has improved insane amounts in the past couple of seasons. So yeah, he's absolutely formidable. If Bisu manages to surpass Rush here, if he manages to take down Rush, I don't know what the chances are that Bisu can back-to-back defeat Rush and Royal. I feel like that is a long shot. with today's day and age. I mean, if we're talking like 5 years ago, maybe Bisu could do it, but with the way that Rush and Royal have grown, and you know, I feel like Bisu he hasn't matched that growth. You know, maybe he's still as strong as he was back then, but these players have just grown so much. They've become so incredibly strong. Their power level just continues to rise. The training that they've undergone must have been just a spectacle. But whatever they did in their spare time, whether it was in the hyperbolic time chamber or no, I feel like it's definitely paid off. And they are incredibly strong now. Look at this save on that NCV. Every little move here from Rush is calculated, keeping that Marine alive, even getting it into the bunker. Really good stuff. Bisu playing a more standard build here, just making sure that he has enough Dragoons out to do a little bit of pressure and then eventually get his Nexus up as well. Look at this mine. Oh my god, this mine. Oh, that's so painful. He gets the mine connection, and he will even keep that one vulture alive. Oh my god. Oh, he actually does stop it. That was really close. I feel like even more mines should have been thrown down behind this. Rush, he got that one mine in there, but if he darted around once again with that zealot, or that, excuse me, the vulture, a little bit north, he might have gotten both of those Dragoons, to be honest. That's not going to happen, but that was still really good play from Rush. He did a ton of damage to that. He only lost a single Marine, so he's got to be feeling good right now. He's even got mines all the way across the map now, almost in front of Bisu's third base, which is of course here on Polypoint, that high ground natural with or that high ground third with the mineral only. So he's going to be feeling really nice here. His position is he's just in a very nice position with a dropship coming out here as well. That's all been hidden from Bisu. Bisu has no idea about this until right now. He's going to see this dropship inbound, and he will be sending Dragoons around. Okay, he's even got some in the main base already, so this is definitely going to get shut down here. But Rush has done a good job of hiding his build, and he should have gotten more damage done if not for that one vulture, or that one observer coming in and seeing everything pretty darn quick. Now he's gonna come in and kill a few probes, I guess. I think he got like 3, 4, maybe in the 5th probe, so that's not too bad actually. 4 vultures, and the dropship survived, so hey, not that bad at all. With the observer spotting that, I really thought that he was gonna get nothing from that drop, but he actually gets a fair amount. Now the observer goes down as well, so that's very nice for Rush. Killing the observer, not gonna allow him to continuously scout the factories, and that count, there's a Stargate on the way, and spinning cybernetic score. We're gonna see a carrier game. Interesting. All right, Beasts are gonna switch things up. Protoss so far have only been playing that speed shuttle style against Rush every single game. They really haven't been trying anything different as of yet. So going into a carrier build, I like it. I would have liked to see an arbiter game as well, but you know what, carrier, fine. We'll accept it. We'll take it. See how it goes here for Bisu. He's actually going just completely 2-base carrier here, so 2-base carrier is tough to pull off, and the dropship gonna fly in once again as well, and potentially spot out this this tech play. I think it's definitely gonna come here and spot this out actually. Oh wait, oh man, he turns it around. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. He didn't fly into the main, and even if he had flown in the main and just lost that, kind of would have been worth it because of the scouting information. And now that he hasn't seen that, this is looking a little bit worse for Rush. The longer it takes to spot this out, the worse position he's going to be in. At least he's building a lot of factors right now. So when he eventually does spot this, he should be able to initiate a giant attack immediately. Like with +1 or whatever. Oh, he's going to fly in now. He's going to fly in. He's doing it. He's doing it. Is he going to get in here? Oh my god, he's going at a weird angle. He's going to get this weird angle. He's going to drop these 2 vultures. Are they going to see it? Yes, I think so. There it is. He does spot it. Everything is spotted now. With that, he will be able to prepare for this carrier play. And this is perfect timing, honestly. With the carriers just now starting, this is the perfect time for Rush to switch things over into a little bit of Goliath production. He can start to add on a couple of Goliaths, and he can go into, yeah, look at this, 7 factories. Yeah, 7 factory play. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is going to be an insane attack here. It times out perfectly. Oh my god, I'm just about choked on my words there. What the heck just happened? Honestly, the sitting position is probably not the best. I'm gonna have to find a desk or something for the next week of KCM, because this is not great. Anyway, we are gonna be able to hit a huge timing here for Rush. She's just adding on double supply depot at the same time, making sure he has plenty of supply open, because there's going to be an enormous amount of units coming out of his main right just in a few seconds here as his production ramps up. Another drop here into the main. I'm going to try to deal even more damage to this already bruised economy for Bisu here, and he is going to get a bunch of kills. Oh, this is nasty. Killing off those two Dragoons is huge. Now he's gonna get in here, kill a bunch more. Oh, another big mine hit as well. The mine doesn't get any more probes, but another run by into the natural as well. More probes going down here as well. Oh god, this is not looking good. Bisu lose so many probes there. Oh man, and now just pure Goliath popping out. The range upgrade is coming. Only 2 carriers on the map. There's of course no zealot speed to speak of, and this is a ton of tanks. Look at how many tanks we have here. If he just continues to just pump out tanks, I think he can or if he just switches over and stops tank production completely, the opposite of what I was just saying. If he switches into just pure Goliath vulture production now, this should be enough tanks to kill off all of these Dragoons, no problem. He doesn't really need any more at this point, and he should be able to shove his way through and take this game. I think there's still no 3rd base here for Bisu, so that might be giving Rush a little bit of pause here. Without, oh, excuse me, there is a 3rd base, no 4th base yet. That might be giving Rush a little bit of pause, because Beast is really not overextending here, but it's time to go. It really is that time. Before Bisu has 4 carriers with max interceptors, that is the primo, the best possible timing attack for Rush to hit here. Yeah, you see the 4 carriers, but it's not really 4 carriers because they don't have their interceptors yet. Big counterattack here coming towards the natural. Let's see if Bisu can make something happen over on this side. He's gonna siege up here in the front, hitting the natural already. The 3rd base gonna go down super quick, and yeah, this is super scary. We got some of these tanks going to be picked off here by the carriers. Looks like 2, maybe 3 going to be picked off right away. So that's great. But look at how many tanks there are still left over. And the interceptor count has once again been reduced. We've only got 4 carriers, I'll remind you. So 4 carriers really ain't shit when you got half the interceptors dead already. Now, we're going to have to see some turrets possibly being built here for Rush as well if he wants to hold this position running for a extended period of time. Now these Dragoons, looks like they're all going to go down while Bisu's microing his carriers over on this side, but moving a little bit too close. He's going to lose a carrier. No, he loses about half HP on one of those carriers. However, he has lowered this Goliath number considerably. And the Zealot speed is still not in, but once the Zealot speed comes, he may be able to break this position. Double command center being produced right now. Double expansion here for Rush. Look at how confident he is in his position now, making Protoss look like a bum race, man. This is crazy. How easily he's handling one of the greatest Protoss players of all time, just stepping forward here against the carrier, this mass carrier. He can target down this carrier, this bottom carrier. No, he doesn't target it down, instead focusing on the interceptors. Here come the Zealots with the speed, finally running forward here and jumping on top of the tanks, but this is so much splash damage. The Zealots actually picking off the majority of the Goliaths with the splash damage as well, so there's really not too many Goliaths left over after that attack. However, there's no ground army remaining, and the Vultures are going to be able to run in here now and start to lay down mines, start to kill off a ton of probes as well. And with the probes going down, there's really not much left for Bisu. I mean, he's sitting here with all of 2 bases, and yes, he does have 6 carriers, but 6 carriers can only do so much. Let's see where Rush is headed. He's at 127 supply, but Bisu has the power. He's got the power of the carrier. Can he make it work? Can he make this happen? This kind of comeback situation, we've seen it occur before, for sure. It is possible for a carrier player to play a very scrappy game and come back with a win against a Terran player, even if they have a big advantage, just through pure finesse with the carrier. But this is a very tough one. Oh man, this is a really rough game. Looks like he's got +2 on the carriers though. Bet he wishes he had more units though instead of those extra upgrades. To be honest, I think it's gonna pay off in the long run. But man, oh man, losing that earlier fight really put him in a rough spot. Looks like more probes gonna be going down here. Still no extra base here for Bisu on the center left. He does throw on his Nexus there at his mineral only, but I think Rush is just going to come back in and kill that once again here in a moment. Rush doing a beautiful job of keeping his army on the map, just kind of hidden from view where it is. I don't think Bisu actually knows at this moment until he actually comes across it here over by the 3rd of Rush. Now he's gonna come in here, snipe a couple of tanks. Killing these tanks is huge. Once he gets these tanks down, oh my god, another run by here. Rush playing a beautiful game. Oh man, this is crazy. How many probes has he killed at this point? It is just insane. Absolute insanity. He's gonna go after this carrier. Get the carrier. Oh, he gets the carrier. 1 carrier does go down to just 5 carriers. He's gonna lift off this command center, of course. Does not really matter. I think this command center is dead 100%. However, that was at the cost of a carrier. Of course, these had to go far out of position as well in order to pick this off. He's way over here at the top side of the map. Oh my god, another command center there. A command center there at the top right, just mining gas. That's hilarious. It's gonna afford Rush so many more Goliaths. And he's picking off more probes here, transferring to the 3rd base. How many probes are left at this point? I almost feel like there's not enough to saturate 2 bases now, just because of how many have been lost throughout this game. And all it takes is just, I think, 1 mistake here from Bisu. If he flies into some of these Goliaths with his carriers, he's going to get absolutely massacred. He's dropped 70 supply behind at this point, and Rush is continuing to upgrade. He's going to get into 2-2 eventually, and then 3-3, and I think that Bisu, he's stagnated here in his expansion on the map. He really doesn't have much remaining here in terms of probes, in terms of bases. He's run a little bit dry, and this base, this hidden base in the top right, is way too powerful. That, yeah, I don't know if he's actually noticed now that because those SCVs were being transferred, he should potentially know about the space, but I think so far it's gone undetected, and it may continue to. If Bisu wasn't really paying attention, he didn't see that those were on a mine command. Maybe thought that he was sending an SCV up to the top right to build a base, but he's already got one. I think he's headed in that direction now. He sees it. He sees the additional base, and so now he can actually pick this off. And I think this is the time for Rush to counterattack. He should be unsieging everything and moving forward to kill that third base once again. All the Goliaths. Oh my God, that's a huge army. So many Goliaths here. He's not even building vultures anymore, except for harassment purposes. No vultures with this army. It doesn't matter though. This tank Goliath count is insane. He's gonna siege up here on the third. He actually brought a tiny army here to the third, but it's gonna be enough to push things back, at least temporarily, and potentially deal some damage to these probes, to these to this Nexus here. DT's gonna come out. Not a bad idea from Bisu, but I think it's a little too late here, as the carrier is being forced all the way around the map. Wow, Rush is doing a fantastic job of just forcing these carriers to walk all the way around the map. I think he's catching them right now. He's catching them. It's off of our screen. No, that's actually mines maybe at the top left. Yeah, finally Bisu's gonna get his carriers back to his natural, but that was a great delay tactic, sending Goliath up to the top left. I thought that was Goliath there, that blue patch in the middle of the map, but it's not. It's just a bunch of mines or something like that. Now we've got some DTs making their way here into this other fourth base here at the bottom center. I think this bottom center base can be cleaned. It's going to be tough to keep sending Goliath up this ramp. So yeah, he's going to just let this go. The command center just dies instantly. That's going to be fine for Rush. I feel he doesn't really need that right now. He's already at 176 supply, so pushing across the map is going to be the more desirable option. He's going to leave some units back at home just to keep his main base alive, but Beast is going to go for a full-on counterattack. Let's see how it goes. He's actually going after the command center. He's going after the scanners right now. Can he actually pick off the scanners? He's going to go one scanner, two scanner. He's gonna get both those scanners. The scanner in the main base, of course, is still alive, but with no scanners, he could potentially hold off this push just purely with the DT. Just pure DT could actually be enough to hold this off. He's going after the scanner again. It's not built yet, so it can't be repaired. Some Goliath getting up and under these carriers. He's not paying attention. Carriers all going down. Oh, that's it. GG. That one mistake, it finally happened. Bisu walks directly over Goliath en masse under them, destroy the carrier count, and end that game. Wow, Rush gets the all kill, picking off every single Protoss player this week, and the only person actually that wasn't beaten by Rush is Light and Sulky. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. This guy, what a legend, just taking everyone down. Royal's still got his feet up on the desk, just watching and waiting for his turn, but his turn will never come. Not this week. We're gonna have to wait until the next week of KCM before he can get his chance to even play here. That's amazing, man. Rush surprising me in such a good way this week, just coming out crazy strong and putting everyone else to shame. If only he could play this insanely well in ASL, dude. This guy would be like 3-time world champion by now. That was a fantastic display of calm and really like insightful play, understanding what the opponent was doing at every point in each of these games and countering it perfectly. I love it. I love to see it. Let's go on and check out our source screen. That's gonna be it for season 4, week 4 of the KCM, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe as well. I do appreciate you so much. Really thank you. Look at Terran, man. Stonks, guys. Stonks for the Terran race. Just week after week, impressing the shit out of me after just totally disappointing performance in the last season. absolutely killing it here. And Zerg's starting to fall off a little bit, dude. I cannot believe that Solki went down so quickly. And kind of got worked over there by Snow, but that's the way she goes sometimes, man. The fates are fickle here, and it seems like they're smiling on Terran for now, but you never know. Let's see what happens in week number 5. It's going to be coming out very, very soon. I promise you guys. Thank you for sticking with me and watching. Make sure to also support KCM as well. Go down to the link, of course, in the description down below, and go give him a sub, go give him some likes, you know, take a look at some of his videos, shoot some comments his way as well. Help him out with the algorithm if you can. I really do appreciate that as well. Also, if you want to participate in the tournament I talked about earlier, not really the tournament, the special event I talked about earlier, go ahead and sign up. The link is also in the description down below. Thank you again for watching, guys. I'm going to put a quick anti-spoiler here at the end to make sure that nobody figures out what happened in that last game. And I will see you guys in the next week.
Now, set the snash, never stumps nights, he can get more at all, foul, was in the vicinity. That night looks like this kind of the live nest, and it has no source. Nerf snatched off, like I'm now for the middle, there were fine, and then see if no, if I like, because not elephant. Yeah, leave it, but you'll give it a deal snap, and everything now for the cinemax in the see, Lorstein, and everything the core, we make say. Yeah, now, I'm offset, there no one doing it, my so they're here for studying it. See, Lara dog, I'm what gets him to be having a banana Lorstein singing if it's not got meal on. No surf, and yes, there's by 80 little. Yeah, leave me, Billy Fat. Very see, Lara dog. Boss, not a Lorstein, and there's never there, but there's so much fun. Email all sits in line with everything, and I just got to sit our office, Merrill Field Lab, you know, does that, yeah. And that once news to breaking it out for the live, but the news guys, it's the view look now and so find everything will bar, but it must get not out. Let's work so must be just food center as more. See, Phil, must be a one guy, see, once faucet condition. I'm. Heel schrijft ja, of zo, ja, zie je ook niks daar, I want niks city, maar zo er veel scherp, zie wel, zo van smart zie er of smak wat zei, nee, maar even niks is het nou, smak shops kan dat, bro, voor ons, zie nou, zie dat wat gaan, hoe is die Niels maar is lief niet geweest, en ik ga zo pakken zo niet, je mag even niks shops kan dat is dat show not meer zie. And then get some of the gully fiat guys, they're not national together on the other off the moment that for us, if you say law, you'll see it very well now, Lord, and the number which set, this like you want to for you to bust him, and that falls, it should flow, we strike us the limos, it's some sneal, get us mock, you strike, yeah, more fun. The more free heel, I run, and it on, we get him 6, discussing as well, but silence it. But Neil, get exciting it, they're fit, and not nice, there's no snap. Yeah, we said there's no V7, I study shake, sit here, you should accept the office, no streaking in my camera, other than I mean, it's Nick Drahi, but I need mix the shake, but I'm back to the Inamos, the Lyran or Sissy, my. More flat, you know, I remix him out here. The sheik don't know what you see this name bullets that was see it, right, or if the see if names in it. See if Silvus off your vet. Yes, we used to itself. Now, Lauren and the area we good. I don't get all for that very here. That's not because I'm going to look on now being on bus face in our snap. Yeah, loud research and the sheriff's I didn't it all to see if or stand these guys that I'm getting out. See if the officer. Sisi profsi coś na rohot baby. Hele amor snjoksidel. Now we don't know such the waba. Got pass off for the week. Now let's see find out I'm making out an astronaut no stiffy. He don't rest for the hazy. No sit that show by the flare feel ill. What's it on tonight? Fox, I would have loved to see the show, but it's in this guy's needed the mirror on ours. So here, I'm going to hear that is not so getting sit yell. Nah, you know, sit that yell. Girl from the sheep, well, you know, more sound with that. See if Earth, that's it, Earth. I do spring it, see if you set her snarst when I'm a shoey. Så det blir for meg helt mest oppvaskende faktisk svensk gjør svensk og det gjør alt mest masse ikke det bare lenge på en sipsis der i spesielle serverne har det er jo ikke løsninger der i det skal da bare der her hvor nå ja for det er så en annen fest der så man det blir ja bare for det ikke det gitter på så det er alt mest her den der ja så på de med gang i lår der fine der wolf you was so as the leader was not doing the existing out here must yell scalery see it brother now but you got is neck you know we know our shots the hours we know yell opposite and on this middle strap Sisnäs det ja nej is no black scam Neil Schneffen it on it you see next see if they're fair yes this going fast Rupside yeah that's fell and me makes so further than it on view oh that you opposite there I'm Miller this like didn't even more pro funny like listening Murray will be making this the mass that's more from the vest silly is there's it on Marky loh man and not sis and the vest side for fierce this no the vest skills stick it down there man and not very it's this kind you know what those were about for like the wind work near snarst my hero said doesn't the shit not best is match now for leaving the corner guy from the family talking about just love me in our slow lumps and Eric Malmach versus the here seal looking at your vest and I recognize north Oh, son, see how Nick is never see if been back a life out business fault but what's it yell No, Nick is no sorry you'll get your vet heard I'm on such that up there now give but stuff now not false feet by Neil give he'll never will sneak yes no we'll already hear off in the showers no garage and sit here we lose match scanning what's sitting it yeah snap see there that's send him out skip by him out no garage just at the bunch some more friends who big eater no yeah I'm more from stars next line it last sitting more friends all forms see yeah wasn't that such a shade of it all but more from the garage does fallen more from the garage every number snip with them name mechanics we out that fallen more it's this off service no that's last and more fun makes you some more cash that It's like you're here there, scroll wouldn't it no one and that yell. Girl, you're see if they're fun. Here they're from the beach shop and that all six are in there, he snatched these for funny people's opposition up say out yell and you them yeah, what's the in the internet on that owen so far of what there's this is neither bill it's sweating it there. Serious love. The they're opposite behind it's in all that snatch so very yes the little traumatic lesson. He wasn't a garage. We fear if there were here garage. Still as you know was and that search love you was there that be half names search love numerous and this year was this in it. Yeah, we fed up snatch so the not definitely it's so the mirrors But lost it or snide this new like you were you know there's no as it doing in our in this most snide you know they're all messed and you powers you all messed in the beach this is doing very sure about one guess they're fun one why was that illusory now you miss roads and it's like all messed else the layer all messed he was found that's in the area see everyone that's getting off in your back how it's the one he's still listening to you weeks and he's still off was and what you just there's sneaking him doing some area or female your business just and all wine or survey read and he gets nips out hush now tonight so he gets off of like, you're gonna see that you're these trips in ask me, so they Dat mij zet everything on hier, dat je die was, nou zo bij de helpen zit op, zo bij de helpen zit het vaak, wat ik zie. Voordat je liep zit, doen niet eerst snel voor ik zie me in, maar dat is niet. Maar als je met de podcast er nog geen nekker staan, dat is niet een nekker. Hier is nu van de hele, hier moet je hier ook Sick of an oxygen, was that nicht Nurega? And that's namelijk niet van niet al dat deel wat zie je aan. En dus je wil dat eerst dus nog maar eens heel alles nu ook zie. Eerst net ik zie. Curry naps kunnen is niet niks zoals. Stap ze er is niet wel alles en dus je dat zijn veel wat we maar als niet meer zou op bij niet. Maar snel wat los er weer. Standard conditions of it. It's now missing it. See the sheik will knock out. That's now we see it. It's it. Seeing it, it's searching it so I'm sitting and then the sheik will bits me and then the sheik will see it. It's in Morphea. What once so fish guys. You know, it's the match. Being a little bit on the police, little bit on so yeah. Me looking at Silver and it can't make sure he's getting it back. See what surveyors it. Sparks it, no knob service no plus once. A lot that allow no nonsense. Now, she might must leave the hours the labor. Bars, yes, but yes, that's in our bars. Yeah, sir, but wonder it stops the really running up. He no see, was slow, we'll decide. Nothing there's each nearest get on the feet in the dome. There's no one's get that in a night no snatch. There only up there, and there's night no snake. There's new fit up. Nips at her so fine. There said Nick's yellow. Now, you let her get but I rock. Earn a snap, earn a snap, and this is wolf near was that all? This is what it's in a gamble. Earn or see a wheel, was there a snap, and let me just got a big rock decision. See, we said. But so echt so die lustrof nurstof with the fact so no ashram the name oh see we say that night yes that's the she what gosh I think it's CB7 algae but he helps it off not no even no there's no virus nigga maar ja nou zie ik er een werkwees nog de vis ze druips niet af van de cinema ze zie ik er een keer zie er is niet fuck up nurses no zeer weer if once more food moet dus en ja has no maar ik zeg perfect was nou weer zo een nieuw gezet door friends dat juist niet veel niet zo ja heard the outside but under here off sit like I'm watching like this car they was met sim hey ma and then it's just that morning but you know but in heel sim he there off was so and surf mark for the sky that's it say what fuck ik zal maar bespaars naar daarover brengen is ja zo maar was maar dit niet sit man ja die niet vies bij me naar rush is die niet ik bespaars die en very fast naam voor ik zal het wel weer stof uit door het wel was het zo schat die yes dan nou die zijn hier I'm a blood in this now. I'm not in there. He's love. I'm less fall bars doing. Nah, the from Susta, but yeah, no, and sit bars. Nicky, yeah, it's now break here. What I can say? Oh, fish bars. The door. Yeah, I'll find it exits at the oh, Sono and swing it exit. That's keep buying your one and exit like these are. Eat the law. And the she in the market. Snap and that regular. Home run, this is sister off your girl weak fit. One CC lily everywhere, I'm not see it. Now hop able to listen. Galley feeder out of line, throw fan the barrel once. And I leaves not, but it see if throw me in over neck. But it see if nothing. Rain get pops no girls, no, not get like to wind us on the girls to eat me. But see, Mouse and now I'll be leaving the spirit now. I'm see the way this sister is nicking the hunter, servers by net. And that time, and not on Eggerslav surface at lab, built sister and girls are slow, and it was here if bush times in it. So it has been Neil Spouting. Snim on an area at observers will plumb east. And it caps him out some out of surfer, killed us sure the net of off medics it was. Was signed there really nearly one. Heen am getse we make it. He make it. It's not very shops the Allah. Gear will snest make your will but who's my life who's near every fairly arena. First snaps go straight and a rubber rhythm you look just ma rubber rhythm and all funny you know me you're the land. Plus see that fun if I hear you. Was an other as rivers but snap being a suitor person like you know where I'm much no meter get that's a linear very fast eater gets him and start if it start and that's the and over reading that or the out throw almost thank him was never as like if you say we feel excellent decision I yeah must be very serious so must I work you were Ora shit, zilin, it's like give you several packer than this thing you lost, sort of shit all. Ora shit, that's like say, now to get under here's the elf. So, he'll box the bricks, as near, and not rush no bricks at you. No, fuck, it's like you should imagine we should eat the bricks. They're all fuck, I actually see, oh, sure, that one neither. Then I'll leave you, says in the version of the exterior, you get out there than the soul was far as that. It's just near, seen them all. See, but kind of this thing else for us, she didn't that. Very on this room. We are so into the first. There's no cinema. There's no cinema. Have them all. Heard that you were flowing out on initiatives. Shag I'm wanting it, need the lances. Sister, they're all for so and so for heal that beast. You know, girls and getting it, yeah. Sis can. Her feet ain't just no sit here, but it when you live gets ash nefs and issues burst it, she see her snake. Hurry, but you must cross there. Names if I are knocking a hair Boston. But even brown was names in it if I had actually a bro was got over there find a review was the nearly get lips is there what I can what on doing her but a little bit enough frivolous must now foul Boston her was the be make error almost sir you know I read the next this is here we have was scared over a niece never his guy was got over zero surfing it off but a she's got a lot of sheets and you know must get surfing very yeah foom sandos and get all scrappy the night that they crossed the one yes the master of what and the beats are scrap beat the wash sander it's a milk guys learning no matter no hanging out, but that's like the course not sitting out on one soul of you, not dog, gamble. Dog, gamble, for here, if you like to sketch that fashion, if you win, stay who's to sketch off, and get a girl from your new garage. Girl, fear, exhaust this fashion, if such get all the fat. I must see it, bro. Must get over right, but let's see the RV rat that he's doing. Girl, from yeah, well, let's stick gas that they will not along the heels for. Anyways, Silver still are pursued from keeping gas the Hello week bangish if you're gaff and not machination by their bangish if you're gaff at the plus shit if I'm such your gaff say he's hater. Must I'm not going over rape some red line the next thing knows that name and over runs at the CC, you know. That gosh, you scan it in the strand that can see me and the softball or rape that accident is lying. It must have seen I'm going to beep someone's. I must see them said that so and he was the now front on this can earth the earth firing is just yeah guess ma yeah snack fell and not for our felix and the bravo and then I don't think it up scalers on yeah the bass it oh fell and I saw you scout or now snack fell on the opposite no I fear we're back you cash bang you be it's hash and if you little spot so drinking it likes maybe but the well now either the alpha or healer stand to this meter. Yeah, business gears just now, but they're working opposite, so but I should enter all for the rather. Net curvy rubber reus what you lady and then that naps this half society. Hey, surf. Who's then all wheeler read it, sir. Here, that gives you max it around now, so it's sailor resistant. Nej, allows that are here, bro. Let's get up. I the that over Raven except for the no after than. It's certainly was it we're looking to discuss here, no after than. What it feels it. Get the red was in the further crops here for him out finding out still and able to look up see the actuation, you know, Slash, Snowishnism, I know it's over in our nursery. I said, no more way, I don't know what's if that's this kind of gets a new softness. Or heat now, with cab off the time excellence, mind us, red over race has our red fit. And this shit will let you bring up you soft, Mary sneer, and what might be soon is Nixon yelled, and get her shift that don't mean it, little but white boys, new auntie, ma. That was it up in the Alps, so it's. Around the benepsing, no lapses, he seal out the streets, and all laps at one like say, you always see the heel effect. Now, if you machine that naps the half society, healer as that, and a snamic, see, such serious, you is the scene yellow, healer. Oh, it's our slave one. Nick has seen it, or you have a remix with the sun, you was Roxanne passing in the sun. Hurry, that's it. Who's Ninga exorcist surfs is kind of fanatical. He's there, getting from not dealer in the Zahan and opposite. That's the scenery, and this Nicky Snom the show, which the set the Wilson off. Now, if you execute, then at the Alva, nimble ever and I can all see me exorcist, he'll sack it, mud out. Surfs is kind of ocean industries and our story, the ocean, this industries is in ma. Oh, it's like we know we'll shoot that right here at the face severe if we'll try help see what's right there, oxen and the rest. Well, we'll off the here the night. Oh, it's like that's rock. I feel sad, I'm going to myself, sad, I'm going to black. Well, yeah, there is in my flush nest of more family side. Nick at it. Yeah, wrong, and I sitting it even though you don't feel what I've been among else near definitely from under you waterlers and guitars and guitar. That is sheer, but no mere. Oh, yeah, girl, was a guilty fin our ship, and I'm getting it first damn up in the chamber from the lot right now. And you know, you give us the worst sample over, you know, Well, else is nicht, well, very little, I don't wissen it there, I think it. So, because I'm last no high, and the ish can I ever need man to show this, all this hot answer to the brush, you know, this, no, this seriously, I'm near still this, that, but not, yeah, literally, but I think it's like, I'm, and every little, now, Smarston. Very by the Elnet. Yeah, we're up in there, I know it's like a stroke that, but whatever. Or Nixie his knee, I mean, you need to get reason, and what as his knees are, I'm get Sykes and nearly see me next time I start getting a hammer. I do live a letter for my unit. Where you know, it's in it, I guess. But I'm beginning yes, and that's it. That when he met falls and get there, it's the eldest servants, sure, got me if I had next. Must have one rail and a beast or while he goes, must see some of so by all. I goes some or you see Venomoods. Sharp yellow, I was there here from here, spin out with all you trying to need sneaks go now. I'm there, it's it. Ma, yell. Girl, for he's now in there, but second, it's not. Girl, for me, yeah, and the servant with yells, the water helps it, but Irvin. Why, Irvin, you have it, why, hey, Irvin, likes a zoo. Yeah, right. Why, you read? Heard up, no, we're gonna make it aesthetics. You'll throw the rose in the shot, may see, you're almost at the capper, he said, I see it up your best though.